This is the Horse Radio Network. Well, this is Glenn here with the Horse Radio Network, and I'm the founder of the Horse Radio Network, and you don't usually hear me on this show. You hear me on some of the other shows in the network, but I had the opportunity to put this special episode together for Wisdom by WESA, and because I was invited to come out and visit from Sophia at WESA. Hi, Sophia.
Hi, how are you?
Good. It's so good to meet you in person.
Oh, yes.
Now, I had only been to WESA one other time, so I was really coming out as a newbie. And I had been in the summertime. I had never been at the January show. And there's a big difference between the two. But first of all, and everybody says this, I think, when they come the first time, I just got lost all day the first day. I just totally lost. And I started kind of figuring it out the second day.
It takes a little while, yeah.
It's big, and there's a lot of hallways.
That's true.
So it was a lot of fun, though, getting to meet people and people that I've talked to on the phone or over the years had conversations with or just seen their products, and so that was kind of neat. And I got to do a lot of interviews about new products that have come out from a lot of companies, and including new companies that were new to the market. So I'm going to play those interviews for you today so everybody can get a little bit of a preview. If you're a retailer, maybe you missed some of these new products and you can contact the company and get them. I tried to get a variety, tried to get a little bit of everything. So, and they're all really short. They're all a minute, 2 minutes, tops 3 minutes. And we're just going to put a whole bunch of them together in today's show, and hopefully you find it interesting. And it's kind of like going to the market all over again.
Oh, yes.
So it was fun. And you guys, I mean, you're finishing up a market, which is always a time where you breathe a little, and then you start planning for the next one. So what's new with WESA News and what's coming up?
Yeah, so the January market just wrapped up over 2 weeks ago, but we're still inspired by all the amazing attendees and exhibitors, and of course the new product lines and companies. So within the next few months or episodes, we're actually going to feature some full interviews with them. One, for example, actually won the Most Innovative Product Award, so that's exciting.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And then besides that, we've also just prepared the post-show report, which is posted on our website, wesatradeshow.com. And the numbers match the feedback that we got during the WESA show. A lot of people said that it was the most successful one yet. We had a lot of returning buyers or new buyers from all over the country or also internationally. So that was exciting. And we actually also sold out every booth space that we had available and had to wait list some people. So to make sure that you can get into the next January market, you can earn your points by coming to the June market, which is coming up on June 19th or the 21st. And that contract is actually going to be available in just 2 days on February 1st
and
on our website.
Spots still available for the June market?
Yes, those contracts are just going to go live on February 1st, and then the deadline is going to be March 18th.
And is it always June or was it August? I don't remember it being
No,
August.
it was September for a while,
September.
but now,
Okay.
we moved it up to June.
So it's going to be June, and so it'll be June here and then January and June next year still in Denver, and then it's moving to Dallas?
Right. So all of our markets in 2020 are still going to be in Denver at the Denver Mart, and then we're moving to Dallas after that in 2021.
And that's at the Dallas, is it the Dallas Mart?
Yes, the Dallas Market Center.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, yeah, and I think there was a little bit of confusion. I know you had a lot of questions about the move over the weekend, too. So,
yes,
and
we did.
Got to answer a lot of those. Was there any other news that you wanted to share?
Nope, I think that was all.
All right, good. Well, I'm excited to bring you some of these interviews, so let's take a listen. I'm here with Joanne from Curacin, who's brand new to the market this time, right?
Yes, it's our first time at WESA.
So tell everybody about Curacin. What is Curacin?
Curacin is a all-natural, non-toxic wound care brand, so we're animal health care products. We do all species, all wounds, all infections, all skin disorders, and we're broad spectrum, so horses, cattle, pets, you name it, we do it, and we're all natural, so we're safe, but we're super effective.
And you have a brand new product out with something I had to deal with here recently, and that was pink eye in horses.
Yes, pink eye, that's kind of the common name for pink eye, but pink eye can affect all livestock, so cattle, sheep, goats, pigs, horses, cattle.
Do pets get it too?
Yes, pets can get it. Now, it's called conjunctivitis.
Yeah.
Yes, so you're just going to hear different terms for it, but it's all pink eye. It's all a bacteria.
And it all looks the same.
It's all bad stuff. It's bad news. Yeah.
And when your Hackney pony tries to rub his eyes all the time, that's not much fun either.
No. It itches. It's painful. It can ulcerate the eye. It can cause blindness. It's a terrible thing.
So what does your product do? What's it called?
So our product is the Curison Pink Eye Kit. And it is a kit because it is it's a full solution to the problem. It comes with our powerful eye care pink eye solution. It is in a gel, so it coats the eye internal and external. So the longer you can leave this kind of topical product wet, the more effective it is. So then
because the drops, they kind of wash off basically.
And as soon as that evaporates, it's over.
Right.
So that's why you reapply so often. Our gel helps with that.
How often for your gel then?
So this is a one application product. So
really,
yes, the gel coats internal and external, and it's so effective. It's so powerful. Our kit comes with a patch. So here's the extra kick that comes with this. We have an eye care patch with adhesive. So if you put it on and you patch it, you're keeping out other bacteria, you're keeping out dust, you're keeping the sun off it, you're keeping it quiet, and you're letting the product work.
Okay, so my pony would love to be a pirate. That would be perfect.
He would be a pirate, and it's awesome.
He would love that.
And the great news too is we're great for the environment. These patches are biodegradable. We're not going to be sending out trash on the ground, so they'll fall off in 5 to 10 days, and the eye is healed.
Wow.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yes.
So is this available now?
It is available to ship March 1st.
March 1st.
Yes.
And where do people go? What's your website?
Our website is curicyn.com, CURICYN.com, and we have free shipping on our website.
That's terrific. And you have a new product I just want to mention quick coming out in April that is going to be a horse care kit that's going to combine a lot of your products and some other cool stuff too.
That's right. And it's going to be great for the trail. It's going to be great for the professional. It's a really nice kit, and it's going to have a thermometer, hoof pick, electrolytes. It's going to have bloodstop powder, tourniquet, all of our products, including our essential oil-based fly repellent, non-toxic. That's a great product. It's called Bodyguard. And it's going to have bandages and vet wrap and tweezers and scissors. It's just a great product, and it's great for the trail. It's going to be priced fantastic.
Every trailer should have one.
Every trailer should have one. It's going to have a pocket for your prescription items in it as well. So your Banamines, your needles, your syringes, in case for that terrible thing we all have come into contact with as colic. Any kind of belly issues.
And so look for your website in April for that.
That's right. Look for that. And once again, you're going to be able to pack it on the trail. It's going to have a ability to tie it on your saddle or have it in your trailer. It's going to be a great product.
And I think one of the other cool things about your company is you do sell direct to retailers, correct?
Yes, that's right. And we don't go through a middleman, so we're going to offer our retailers very high margins, 60+% margins on our products. And another great feature for us is we have free shipping. We ship our displays for free, our product for free, and we have no minimums.
Very good.
We're going to let the retailer make the money.
Curicyn.com.
That's right. CURICYN.com.
So I have Terry here from 5-Star Equine Products, and we're talking about a new pad that you guys have available now. Tell us about it.
It's called Extreme Barrel Racer. And we've designed this pad for our barrel racers that have started using smaller saddles, and they've been looking for a saddle pad that's a little lighter, but yet not give up the protection that 5-Star wool gives them. So we started looking at this and designed a pad that would give them more leg contact. We cut a little of the pad away so their leg gets down closer to their horse, and they can feel their horse.
And they
good.
have to have that with the smaller saddles, or
yeah, they do.
It defeats the purpose.
Because everything's going, they're trying to take that weight off that horse's back, so they just, they're trying to gain speed
right
by taking weight away. So the other thing, what this closer contact pad does is gives them more contact with their horse, with their legs.
What's it made out of? What does the material factor?
Our material, this 5-Star wool, is 100% pure wool. It's an industrial grade felt, and it gives them more protection for the horse's back along the trees and their weight and impact than any product that's on the market.
Where can people find it? Is it for sale? Is it available now?
We have dealers all over the country. Go to look your dealer up in your area.
And what's your website?
And you go to www.5starequine.com. All right?
Thanks a bunch.
You bet.
Well, I was walking by the Art of Riding booth here and came across Maggie, and something in the front of your booth caught my attention, and it's this whole line of products that you're going to tell us about. And everything in your booth is colorful, but this is really colorful. Mm-hmm. So what am I looking at?
What you're looking at, Glenn, is a line of basically English riding equipment, hold your riding equipment, that was designed by us, but the artwork is by a real artist. His name is Steve Messenger, and he lives in New Jersey, and that's the whole basis of our line. We use original artwork by real artists that we transfer to our products. So we're representing artists from around the world: Portugal, Indonesia, Germany, and 2 artists here in the United States, Marsha Baldwin and Steve Messenger, are U.S. artists.
And in that line, you have bridle bags, you have helmet bags, you have boot bags, you have saddle covers, you have the whole thing in the line, so they could get all matchy-matchy.
Yes, and we have little stirrup pockets they can protect their saddles with. We have lunch totes and little baggies.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice the stirrup pockets. They're kind of cute.
Yeah.
It's like a stirrup in a bag.
Mm-hmm. And we've had customers who use our products in a lot of different ways. They'll use our helmet bag as a purse. They'll use our stirrup covers as little ditty bags and as gift holders. So it's quite,
we've all seen these kinds of products, but I haven't seen them with this kind of design.
Right. We're really pleased with, not only are we making a beautiful product, but we're supporting real artists, and displaying their work. And the material that we make these out of, neoprene, is very washable, very durable, and it's water resistant. I would say it's waterproof, but it has seams. And it's a great material that we use.
And where do people go to find it? What's the website?
You can find us on our website at www.artofridingglobal.com.
Artofridingglobal.com.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Well, thank you very much, Maggie.
Thank you, Glenn.
I'm with Tony, one of our old friends who's been with us for many, many, many years from Cashel Company. And we've talked about your products over the years, many different products over the years. But what do you have new? What's new with Cashel?
Well, one of the newest things we've brought to the market today is our designer masks that come now from foal, weanling, yearling, cob, horse, and warm blood.
Well, you only had 1 or 2 sizes before.
We did. We had, for the last several years, we had Arab standard with ears, and standard, and horse standard, no ears, and standard with ears.
What's the designer mask for those that don't know?
The designer masks are one run, one season, special color combinations that makes your horse stand out, look special.
That's right. And we're talking checkers and plaids and all different kinds of designs. I can't even describe them, really.
We listen.
Tie-dye.
Yeah, tie-dye's one. Yeah. We kind of have listened to the market, and our marketing team helps us design these colors. And every year, it's a booking program, and every year we generally sell out by the first or second week of February. So these are going well this year, and we look forward to a great year in fly.
Where can people see pictures of them?
www.cashelcompany.com.
So I'm at the WESA market, and we came across one of our terrific sponsors here, Cavallor. Laura is here, and they sponsor the Equine Clicker 101 show. Thank you so much for joining us today. What do you have new? What's new at Cavallor?
Well, thanks, Glenn, for stopping by. So one of the products I wanted to talk about was our brand new product called Free Butte Gel. This is a topical product, so it's used externally, and it's a little bit kind of like, think about a little bit of like an icy hot. So the product starts on cool and then works to be more warm and has a soothing effect. You can use this on all different parts of your horse's body. You can use it on their legs. You can use it under wraps. You can use it on their back. It even helps with horses that may be a little bit cold backed. Typically, you apply it about an hour and a half or so if you're going to use it prior to riding, and it helps to loosen and relax the muscles. Or you can use it after work for recovery. And like I said, you can also use it under wraps too.
And it's free bute, which means there's no bute.
Yeah, so it is bute free, and like I said, it is topical. Some of the effective ingredients in it are eucalyptus, lavender, and tea tree. And like always, Cavalier is FEI and Jockey Club safe.
So it won't test. No testing
not
here?
not at the FEI or the Jockey Club.
All right, sounds good. And what's it called again?
Free Bute Gel, Cavalier Free Bute Gel.
And is it on the market yet?
It is on the market. You can find out more information on the product at cavalier.com.
Well, I'm with CJ, and we are at the Equibrand booth at the Classic Equine section, and we're highlighting new products for this episode, and you have a collapsible trailer organizer.
Yes, sir. This item is brand new for the show, and it's a pretty interesting concept. Instead of having a big bucket or a big tote to carry things around, this is able to...
Which we all have.
We can accordion this all the way down to where it's only taking up about 4 inches by 10 inches of space, stick it in the corner. When you get to an event, it accordions open, solid bottoms pop down, and it allows you to expand it as much as you need it to. It can carry anywhere from all your brushes, your grooming products,
fly
shampoos, sprays, leg boots. It has attachments to hanging on the fence, hanging on the trailer.
And it has a million pockets on the outside, which I really like. Like you have scissors, and you could have curry combs. You could have anything in there.
Yeah, it's basically so versatile you can use it anywhere.
It must have 15 pockets, and I really like that you can break it down and then open it up, and the side pocket that accordions out is perfect for boots of all kinds. It would fit perfectly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
English world, Western world, no matter just your general rider, your trail rider, it goes across the board.
Now, it has grommets, so you can hang it up, too.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh. Hang on the fence, hang on your trailer, easy carry handles, and easy clips to collapse it to the level you need it to be.
What's the retail on this, do you know?
This retails at $75.99.
Okay. And available now?
Available now from any of your Classic Equine dealers.
So I'm here with Sarah and at coyotecowgirl.net. And Sarah promised me she was going to get through this without crying. So Sophia WESA, who's absolutely lovely, asked me to come over and see you specifically because of this backstory behind all of your products. And so you tell the story.
I'll tell the story. Well, it's a pleasure to be here. I started my business when my grandfather passed away. He passed away in 2012. He was my best friend, and I was devastated when he passed away.
What was his name?
His name was Austin Burdick, and I wanted to keep his legacy alive. He only went to the 4th grade, and he was the smartest businessman I ever knew. He raised a herd of buffalo, so every year we'd run 50 head of buffalo. And when he died, I didn't know how to keep his legacy alive. So
he was a farmer? He was a rancher? Yeah.
We had buffalo, we had a custom cutting business, and we ran cows. So he was a smart businessman.
All on horseback?
All on horse. Buffalo don't like horseback. So
oh, really?
You use your pickups.
I didn't know that.
That's right. Horses are scared of buffalo.
Oh, okay.
We never had good luck with them. So your pickups will get dented. If they feel threatened, they'll just charge your pickup.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care what it is. So anyway,
I'm learning a lot about buffalo.
Right. So I'm like, I want to keep this man alive. So I was like, why not start a t-shirt company with everything he told me? So all of my shirts are inspired by him. I have a shirt with his picture on it from the 1940s.
You're wearing it now, and it's a pretty cool old picture.
Yes, my grandma found it, and she was like, what do you think about this? And I said, well, I think it'd be perfect. So all of my designs are something he said, something that makes me think of him or inspired by him, and it's just fun. Every day I get to tell my grandpa's story, my best friend. So I've made it a year in business. The last time I talked to him, I was very sick. I had septicemia in my bloodstream, and he sent me flowers, and I called to thank him, and he said, when you get better, I'll take you to the saloon. So I made it a year, and my year celebration shirt says, take me to the saloon. So every day I remember something that he told me. So that's what I do.
What are some of the other quotes on the shirts?
Oh, goodness. Let's see. He used to say, like, there's watching and there's doing. So you can't just sit on the fence and watch. You have to get in and participate. So that's one of the shirts. Let's see. What are some other ones?
That's perfect for a cowboy and cowgirl.
Yeah. Yes. He always told me good cowgirls keep their calves together. Keep my things in a line. So that's one of my shirts. So, everything that, just stuff he said that people wouldn't think of. I wish I took him for granted a little bit. I wish I would have listened more. But I was a kid, and I thought he would never die.
Wish that about their grandparents.
Thought he would never die.
Yeah.
So it's fun. We watch home videos all the time. My aunts will call me like, hey, he said this one time. And I'm like, oh, perfect. Like, we have a running tab on my grandpa's speech. So, but
You're pretty young. How was it scary starting the business?
you know, I wasn't scared at all because I was passionate about it. I was in my senior year of graduate school, and I was like, oh, I can do that and this, no big deal. So I started it at 22. I'm 23 now. I've been doing it for 2 years. I got out of grad school, and I was very excited because I could hustle it. So now I'm really getting to really do what I want for a year now. And it's just like jumping off a cliff and figuring out on your way down.
And I see moms here with you. So is this a
Yes.
family operation now?
Yes, it was my mom's dad that died. I started it, and my mom and dad are my best workers. They help me ship. I have a very big online presence, so retail is big.
I heard that about you.
Yes.
I heard social media you're really good at too.
God bless me. It's not me. God bless me. So they help me do everything. I'm very blessed to have them.
And where can people find it, and where can they go?
They can go to the Coyote Cowgirl on Instagram or Facebook, or thecoyotecowgirl.net.
Well, I've wandered over to Brad at the Dry Shod booth, and it's also their first time here at WESA. And I got to tell you, what caught my attention, we live in Florida, and we get a lot of rain, so boots are very important. And then all of our listeners are all over the country dealing with snow, and mud this year is horrendous everywhere with all the rain, and it's been a little warmer, so people are dealing with mud. And Dry Shod has the solution for that, all of that.
So we're a brand that launched in 2018.
Brand new. You're a baby.
Brand new. But we had a great first year worth of business. We have over 75 SKUs that are available, whether you talk a shoe, an ankle fit, a mid-height, or a tall boot, for just about any kind of wet, sloppy, messy conditions.
So kind of describe their waterproof boots. Okay.
They're waterproof boots with a couple extra twists. There's been a lot of companies that have come out with waterproof neoprene boots over the last 20 years. That category was created by Jim Donahue, the founder and owner of the original Muck Boot Company. He owned that company until 2006 before he sold his interest and kind of basically went into retirement. Jim has entered back into this market and is doing all of our design work on the Dry Shod. Dry Shod means dry feet. So we are addressing a lot of the shortcomings of a lot of the other boots. And one of the main areas that we've addressed is every single boot we produce has an internal shank system in it. So a shank is what keeps your arch supported. So you can wear our product for
Which we're all familiar with riding boots.
Absolutely.
Right.
You have to have the shank, and it also serves as a pressure point.
You could ride in these.
So
if you could fit it in the stirrup.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They make oversized stirrups. And we have some boots that are narrower fits, especially the ladies' models.
You know, it's really impressive, too, talk on the business side of things, for a company that's brand new to come out with 75 different SKUs.
We launched with 65
That's
in
a
2000.
lot. Usually companies are launching with 3.
We covered all aspects.
You went in big time. You dove in the deep end of the pool.
We've thought of everything.
So what makes yours better than the others?
Number one, that internal shank system. Number two, it's the quality of the material and the craftsmanship. From a quality of materials, when you pick up a Dry Shod, you can feel the pliability of the rubber.
And that is true. I could.
Okay.
Yeah.
To where it's nice.
Where it's not as stiff as some of them are.
Absolutely.
It's softer.
That shank helps, but
does that mean it's durable too, though?
It's
softer,
very durable.
Everybody worries
Absolutely.
about that. Okay.
The other thing that we address, every single boot that we make, we put a breathable air mesh lining in it. So neoprene is a diving suit material. That's what it's mainly known for. But with neoprene, it's like wearing what would be equivalent to a rubber glove. And we all know you wear a rubber glove and your hand sweats.
Yep.
So with our product, with that breathable air mesh lining on top of the neoprene, between the neoprene and your foot, it helps create an airflow. So it keeps your foot more comfortable as you're perspiring or you're moving and creating that heat inside the product.
One of the problems I always had with the other boots is fit, because there's not a lot of. They're usually done by whole sizes, especially when you get up to my size, 12, and they were always sloppy. My foot always moved around, heel always came up. I tried yours on here, and I didn't have that problem.
It was a nice, tight ankle fit.
Yeah, and
no
I never had one of these that fit right.
And what size are you?
12.
12, actual 12. So we do just whole sizes. But with the neoprene, because it's a spongy material, it allows us to do a whole size that accommodates two sizes in one, a 9.5 per se. There's less than a 1/4 inch difference between a 9 and a 9.5. And when you have that spongy material that expands and contracts with your foot, you're feeling that niche. But our product is designed to have a nice tight ankle fit. Now, to address the fit of a lot of the other brands that are out there, we do a true men's last and a true ladies last. So, and I know on the radio you can't see this visually, but when you set a men's product next to a ladies product, there is a noticeable difference in the width of it. Or you can look at it from, I have an 11-year-old, and he's a 9.5, but his foot hasn't grown wide. He is a 9.5. It's
skinny as a rail.
In a men's product, he steps right out of it. But when we put him in that ladies product, that narrower last, it's like a true youth fit for him.
Where can people find your website?
DryShodUSA.com.
And all the products are available now?
All the products are available. One of the other things that we addressed was the right sole for the job. Our steel toes have a true work bottom on that are slip resistant, oil resistant. I did
notice your soles tend to be a little more aggressive, I would say.
A little bit more aggressive. And that's what the end user has asked for over time is, I don't want to slip and slide.
Well, especially in the mud or the snow or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very good.
Yep.
Website again?
DryShod USA, DryShod USA.com.
Well, I am at the Fastback Ropes booth. And Coy, I'm with Coy. Now, you have a lot of ropes here.
We do.
There's a lot of different ropes.
A lot of different.
And, for those of us that don't know much about ropes, it looks like, why do you have so many varieties of ropes? And yet you still came out with a new one.
We did. If you're used to golf, it's like the shafts or golf club heads. Everybody has a personal preference. Different times you'll use different ropes, so we just try and have a variety for our customers.
And the new one since last WESA is the one Excalibur. Why is it new? What's new about it?
It's a poly blend, and it has a core, so there's string in the middle of the rope. It's our number one seller. It's a little bigger than the Venom, and it's a little smaller than the Center Fire 2. It's kind of right in between, and it is by far our number one seller.
And what makes it different? What makes it better?
It has a little bit of poly, so in really cold temperatures, rather than the rope feeling like a long string of plastic, it still maintains its true rope feel.
So
it's very user friendly.
Yeah. So it's not like a hard stick in the middle of winter.
Exactly. It's very user friendly,
And is it available now?
It is. So it comes in 7 different lays. So headers of all talent, different numbered headers. We can accommodate the lower number and up to the pro, and then the same thing in the heel ropes. We offer different stiffnesses for different levels of roper.
And what's the range of retail on these?
Right, $42 suggested for a head and $44 suggested for a heel.
Very good. Well, thank you for that. Where can people find them?
Any Fastback dealer. If you don't have one in your area, we can set up anyone. Anywhere you want to buy them, we can accommodate you.
And what's your website?
It's Fastback Ropes.
Fastbackropes.com. Okay, so I am with Lisa, and it's Little Buster Toys. We haven't highlighted any toys yet in this episode. So tell us about Little Buster.
Little Buster Toys is a great toy company that's based on heavy-duty metal, steel construction, and then high-quality plastic animals. We focus on rodeo, ranch, and livestock show toys, just kind of hitting that niche market for all of our consumers out there that love agriculture.
I loved it because the horse paddocks are made of gates, and they look like a gates, and the gates open, and they're so cute, and they're steel.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. We want everything to be that steel on our toys, on all of our equipment, our accessories. Our animals are plastic, but everything else is steel.
And the kids are going to have a hard time breaking this one.
No, you can toss it, throw it, kick it. It's not going to break. And it definitely just the quality that'll last.
It is, and it looks like little barnyards. And I just love that all the gates open and all that stuff. And it works like real gates. They're set up that way.
Absolutely. It's designed to be based off of the real gates. So very realistic lifestyle there that goes with what their parents parents and their grandparents do daily, so that they can enjoy it and feel like they're doing exactly
You've avoided
what mom
putting
and dad
in
are.
little electric fences, I've noticed.
Yeah, we will avoid that.
So what's new this year?
Yeah, so we just came out with our whole new livestock show toy line, which encompasses our hog show pens, our new pigs, the Hampshire, Yorkshire, and then the crossbred market lamb. And they're all based on champion animals from, like my lamb is from the 2017 Tulsa State Fair, so the crossbred market champion lamb there. And then on the pigs, we based off of the OYE 2018 champion market hog. So those are new, and then coming up new next year will be our show steers. So we're just going to continue to add to the line.
Well, this is very cool. Where can people find it?
You can find it at littlebustertoys.com. Look on there, and you can find a dealer located near you.
I am with Marty of Rocky Mountain Outfitters, who has some of the most beautiful sweaters you're ever going to see. Was sweaters something Rocky Mountain started with, or what was the first line of products for Rocky Mountain?
That would have been sheepskin slippers from Australia and all the Australian hats, the bush hats and whatnot. And one thing led to another, and here we are today.
And wool sweaters, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're known for?
New Zealand wool sweaters with a nice soft fleece lining. They have removable hoods. They have top-of-the-line, world-renowned zippers, YKK metal zippers.
You mean not the plasticky kind they're going to break in about 2 weeks?
No, these are a lifetime zipper. You won't have any issues with these at all. So they're New Zealand wool, and they're fleece-lined all the way through. Most of the hoods are removable.
One thing I'm noticing about the lady sweaters is they are tailored, they are fitted, and you know, one of the complaints about sweaters all the time is they're big and bulky, and they look like you're wearing a sack.
Yeah. Look like you're wearing a fridge, wearing a sack.
Yeah.
No,
These don't look that way.
No, they're nice fitted sweater. The ladies are quite attracted to them. We do have a relaxed fit as well, but most of the ladies are going for the fitted ones these days, and they are all equipped with a super soft fleece lining. Same thing, metal YKK zippers.
And they're all wool. It's not a blend.
No, it's not a blend at all. A lot of manufacturers are doing the wool acrylic blend.
Right.
We're strictly sticking with the pure New Zealand wool.
And the designs, you have about 30 or more.
Yeah, probably about 30 to 35 designs. Most of the designs are unisex, but we do have about 6 or 7 styles that are orientated just towards the ladies.
And can you give me a range for retail price?
Range is anywhere between $139 and maybe up to $179 on the ladies' 3/4 sweaters.
Very good. Where can people find pictures and see your website?
You can go to RockyMountainOutfitters.ca, and we can send you to the closest retailer in your area.
Sounds good. Thanks a bunch. RockyMountainOutfitters.ca. So one of the things I've seen running around WESA here is a whole lot of queens. That's right, a whole lot of princesses and queens, because there are so many livestock events in this town right now. And I have 3 of them right here, and they're so pretty, and I want to know where you're from.
My name is Monica Towns, and I am from Hays, Kansas. I represent the Central Plains Rodeo Association, and that covers Nebraska, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri.
And you are not shy at all.
Nope. I think the rodeo queen brings that out in me.
And you ride, obviously.
I do. I have a paint pony.
And barrel racing?
Nope. Rodeo queening is my main focus right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, cool. Yep. Very good. And you have some friends here with you, too.
I do. They're my favorite little girls.
Okay, well, let's meet them. And what's your name?
Okay, my name is Erica Crookshank, and I'm from Nebraska, and I'm the Little Miss CPI.
Yeah, you certainly are, because I'm looking down right now. So do you ride?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a pony?
I have a little Palomino pony.
You do?
Yes.
I have a little Hackney pony, so I'm in there with you. You wouldn't want to ride him, though. He's crazy. So what do you do with your Palomino pony?
I rodeo queen, and I also rodeo.
Yeah? And what's your Palomino pony's name?
Trigger.
Trigger? That's
Yes,
a great
sir.
name for a Palomino pony.
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
And what are you hoping to do? Do you hope to keep doing rodeos?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Barrel racing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you good?
Yeah.
And humble, too. All right.
I am Cheyenne Johnson, and I'm the Central Plains Rodeo Association Princess.
Okay, so what age group does that fall in?
That is the 11 to 16 age group.
Got it. And you ride?
Yes, sir.
And tell me about your horse.
So I ride there's 2 main horses I ride. My barrel horse is named Pistol, and she is a gray thoroughbred mare.
Really?
Yep.
You're riding a gray thoroughbred mare?
Yep, she's my barrel horse.
And is she a pistol?
Yes, she is.
They say horses usually live up to their names. So.
Yep. And then I have an old paint horse, and his name's Bubba, and he's my rope horse.
Yeah? And is he a Bubba?
Yep.
Yeah. It's funny how that works. So what do you like most about what you do with the rodeo?
We actually just came from the Children's Hospital here in Colorado, and I think that is what reminded me of why I became a rodeo queen. I love giving back. I love seeing those smiles on those children's faces, and the rodeo queen really gives me that platform.
Yeah. Did you guys have fun there too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, it was amazing to meet all of those kids.
All right. Very good. Well, congratulations, guys. Have fun.
Thank you.
Enjoy your reigns.
We will.
We can't come to WESA and not talk about chaps, and that's why I've stopped over here at the Saddle Barn with Mark, because he has a whole display of chaps here, and some very colorful ones, I might add.
Yeah, lots of rodeo chaps. That's what they like.
Yeah, they like
the
color.
You
You
bet.
have bling and color here.
We have color. Yes, we do.
And when I asked you if there's anything new in chaps, you initially said, "Oh, chaps haven't
It's hard
changed in
to
100
reinvent the
years."
wheel,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But you were trying to, and you have a product you showed me. Tell me about it.
Well, this is a shotgun chap that we did 2 weeks before the show. Just put something together. It's a half zipper, so it zippers from the waist to the knee, and we feel like it will give these equestrian riders a little flare, a little flop at the bottom of their boot tops.
So a little flashier.
A little flashier, and comes assorted colors in earth tone shades. We're doing some leather rosettes down the leg.
They're really
Yeah, no,
attractive
they're really sharp.
in a very understated way.
Yeah, basket tool tops. So,
and the price right.
looking at $220 wholesale price, so it's under $400 retail value. So
and that's the advantage. What's been the reaction? I mean, this was your idea, and this is how brilliant ideas are born. By the way,
sure. I mean, we've sold some at market. That's the question. Dealers come in. That's the first question they ask. What do you have new?
Right.
So
that's what I asked.
That's what we have new. Absolutely. That's what we have new. So they're going to try them. And we'll see what happens.
Well, cool. And where can people find them? What's your website?
www.saddlebarn.com.
Saddlebarn.com. You have a whole line. Tell everybody a little bit about your whole line.
We've been
of
in
products.
business 35 years, so we do strap goods, workshops, rodeo equipment, bags, pack equipment. We try and diversify and do it all.
So I'm with Amanda at the Whiskey Wrangler booth, and you're brand new to the show.
We are. We are based out of Powell, Wyoming, just outside of Cody.
And what kind of products does the Whiskey Wrangler do?
Primarily, we do graphic tees, but we also offer a couple other styles of clothing. This year, we launched our first pant line. We have a couple other bottoms like skirts and dusters. Dusters are really popular right now.
And these shirts have amazing designs on them, which you do. You're the artist.
Yeah, I do. I've been kind of been involved in fashion since I was 10, 11 years old. I kind of started designing my own clothes then, and then I got into alterations. I was a seamstress at Nordstrom for 8 years.
Oh, wow.
In Indianapolis.
Started small. Huh?
Yeah, right.
And now tell us about the shirt that we're going to highlight today.
All right, so our newest product, our market release is our Sunset Shimmer Tee. We took a basic black V-neck tee, and then we added a stencil that we designed and cut out.
In this case, it's a coyote desert scene.
Yes, it's a desert horizon scene. So that is put on the shirt, and then we go back with a specialty fabric spray. This one is a gold shimmer.
It's really cool how it comes out.
Yeah, so we do a couple sprays, and then we go back in closer down to the horizon line, so it looks like a sunset. And
It does. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Does it stick? I mean, does it stay on?
Yeah, it stays on. Yep. We've got special care instructions to get them turned inside out.
So don't wash them in hot and put them in hot.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which is something I get in trouble for all the time with my wife's clothes. Correct. So, all right, good, cool. Where can people find all the products? What's your website?
Our website is thewhiskeywrangler.com. It's set up for wholesale only. We aren't doing retail just yet. And we are also a member of the Boutique Hub.
All right, I think every show that I do for the last 10 years, I've picked a best of show in my own mind. And I think I found it here at WESA this time. And that is a company called Sculptural Felt by Brad and Sunday Rupert. And I have Sunday here with me. I don't know how we're going to describe this on the air, but it is the coolest thing I've seen. And then when I heard the backstory, I was even more excited. So it's artwork that is done with remnants
that are trimmed off the brims from Greeley Hatworks here in Colorado. We basically get the outline of a circle that's anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 2 inches thick, wide, and we rescue that, saving thousands
What
of
did he do
pounds.
with it? Throw it out before?
Yeah, it's an over 100-year-old company, and before the last 4 years, it was all going in the landfill.
And you've taken it and making the most beautiful art with it. Describe what you do with. You get the hat scraps in.
Right, we get the hat scraps. We rescue that. We like to say we rescue them. We've learned that using the going in the landfill are not necessarily positive terms.
Yeah.
But you're saving it from that. So we rescue them, and because there's so little to work with, the only thing we could think of to do was to make it small in order to create something large, similar to a mosaic.
So you cut them into strips or pieces.
Yeah, different shapes. So what we do is I create an original drawing. My husband cuts it out of wood and creates multiple layers to give it depth and dimension. We primarily do animals, but we also are kind of moving into some contemporary abstracts. But so they have depth, and depending on how he cuts and bends and nails that wood or the felt to the wood, it can be feathers, it can be fur, it can be scales, it can be anything.
And we're talking, we're in front of a great big chicken. I mean, a great big chicken, a very colorful chicken.
It's about a 5 foot tall chicken.
Yeah,
Rooster.
Rooster. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we got to get that right.
French copper Moran rooster to be exact.
So you've taken all these little pieces of felt, which is probably thousands on this one, and you've basically tacked them on to make it look like feathers and a great big chicken.
Right.
And it is so impressive. I mean, I noticed this coming down the hall. You placed it in the right spot.
Thank you.
And it's just so unique and so cool. And the fact that it's using scraps, and they're very colorful. Do you dye them, or do a lot of the hats come this way?
Some. All the neutrals are natural. Obviously, lots of cowboy hats are neutral colors. But we also do dye. If you can always tell on our pieces if it has a white edge, then we've dyed it. And at first we were kind of tinkering around with it, and we've come up with a system now that works really, really well. So we've branched out a lot more. So a lot of people come in our booth and they go, "Wow,
there's a lot of colorful pieces.
You have really changed," because we started out doing a fox and a bear and a horse and a wolf, and now it's like a chicken and a red octopus and a honeybee.
The honeybee's cool too.
Thank you.
The colors are cool.
Yeah, so it's been a really fun process for us. We just kind of keep pushing the envelope a little bit further and a little bit further. And
how long does a great big chicken take to make?
Yeah, that is the question that everybody asks. And I'm not trying to be coy.
It's not 10 minutes.
Honestly, no. Yeah, it's weeks. We don't keep track of time because there's two of us working on every single piece simultaneously, back and forth, and then we work on multiple pieces at one time.
Let's just say it's hours and hours and hours and hours.
It's days and days to weeks, depending on every piece we do. We charge by the square inch. And
is that how you do it?
Yeah, all of our pieces are scalable because we don't keep track of time. By charging by the square inch, you're kind of
So I could get our really
time.
cool Horse Radio Network logo, our little horsey guy and our logo done, and have a custom piece.
Yes. Yeah, we do people's pets. We have a little multi-poo over here that I have to go up and deliver all over. People give us pictures of their pets, and we do that for them. We do custom signage still that we do hand-carved and painted, and then sometimes we also incorporate the felt. We've done things for Olathe boots. We've done things for Rios of Mercedes, Old Gringos. The possibilities are endless. Give us a challenge, we'll figure out how to do it, basically.
I love that you were an artist first and created a whole new medium, really.
We are, yeah.
There's a whole new medium.
Yeah, the downside of that, there is no lack of love for what we do at all. It is not an inexpensive item, as you can tell, because it is a very labor-intensive thing. Yeah. But, sometimes it takes a while for people to, they love it, but they're like, but my cousin doesn't have that in their house yet. Yeah. So I always use this.
You had to make it become a thing.
Yeah, we're making it become a thing. Yeah. And our goal for 2019 is to get in the public domain. We want to do public installations, businesses, hospitals, children's hospitals, work with veterans, things that we can do that are interactive, that so that it's okay for people to come up and touch the art. You know, they always go, I have to put my hands in my pocket. I'm like, you can touch it all day long once you get it home. But I want people to be able to we want to be able to work with kids or, people with PSD, PAT, you know what I'm talking about. And do it as a therapy program that then it would be a permanent installation that they took part of. And so that's, I'm putting it out there as a thing that we just really feel that we want to benefit our community and then in turn benefit us, because this is not a subject matter and a material that just anybody, you don't just go to the Michael's and pick up a tube of paint and a paintbrush and a canvas. We were for some reason led to this material.
And rightly so, because you do it so well.
Thank you.
Well, people have to see it. Where can they go to see it? What's your website?
Website is sculpturalfelt.com or vintagesculpture.com. They will both get you to where you need to go.
Is the very large chicken on there?
The very large rooster is on there.
Okay,
yes, yeah. And we have a currently available page where those are things that you can actually purchase right there. And then, of course, we take orders and do them to scale. And, we've done orangutans, capuchin monkeys, African gray parrots. The possibilities are endless.
Well, we hope you enjoyed hearing about some of the new products available at the WESA Market in January. You can find all of the past episodes of Wisdom by WESA. Just go to wisdombywesa.com. You can find them there. There's been a lot of terrific guests over the past couple of months. We'll have a new episode coming out on February the 15th. And don't forget, the Horse Radio Network has 15 terrific shows. You can find them all at horseradionetwork.com or download the Horse Radio Network app, iOS or Android. Just search for Horse Radio Network. We'll see you all again in a couple of weeks on Wisdom by WESA.